Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 9. So this week you are going to finish drafting your IMRD research report and you're going to turn in a complete paper so that we can do peer review. So keep in mind that you've already done some drafting for your literature review and methods sections. So you're kind of halfway there. You still need to write an introductory paragraph that would go before your literature review. And then you need to write your results and discussion sections. So we're going to talk about that in this video. You should also be done collecting data. Keep in mind that, actually, let me rephrase that. You should have data by this point. So you should have, people should have answered your survey, or you should have collected some interviews. You actually can continue data collection until the final portfolio because you can update your numbers in your results section and update your visuals whenever you revise. But this week you're going to be working on interpreting, visualizing, and explaining your data to the research report reader. You're also going to keep looking at the genre moves inherent in an IMRD research paper and learn the genre moves for results and discussion sections. So to do that, you need to read the eCampus materials for the week and also read Easy Writer Chapter 14 about writing a research report. So let's jump over to that. So in the Easy Writer textbook, these chapters are really short, but they are very helpful. So for example, it gives you just some key tips, like that you need to have a title and introduction and what that should look like. You should have a conclusion. It reminds you that you need to have a list of sources, gives you tips about editing and proofreading, and then it gives you an outline of a research project. So this is an outline. You will be doing something similar, and also you can use the thesis statement as a model for your own thesis statement. Now yours is going to be a little bit different than this student's because this student doesn't seem to have the results and discussion section, but this is still kind of a good outline. Oh wait, it does. Yeah, my field research. Yeah, so this is the method section, and so this is a good example for you. All right. You also are going to read this data visualizations web page from Writing Commons, so you'll check that out as well. So this is really, really helpful. Data visualization is usually pretty overwhelming for students because it might be your first time doing it, especially if you're in a more humanities-oriented field. So it gives you examples of what tables should look like. It gives you tips on how to design them. It shows you different graphs and charts. You can create graphs and charts in Microsoft Excel, or there are various programs online. Then this page here gives you some tools for data visualization. So you'll want to look through this for different applications you can use. So for example, Microsoft Excel. If you're using survey software like Google Forms will automatically create different charts for you. If you're doing qualitative data, in other words, you have interviews or you have an open-ended question, you might check out Wordle and TagCrowd, which can create word clouds, which show you, what are the most frequently referenced words in your data set, which can give you a sense of importance. You can also count the frequency of words as a way to understand a theme. Like if somebody keeps mentioning a keyword, that's probably a theme. And you can even create graphs for word count frequencies using Voyant. So if you have other suggestions, you can go ahead, and if you're logged in, you should be able to add additional recommendations here. So those are resources that will help you. I also recommend that you look over some of the research papers that you use in your literature review and just conduct a genre analysis of those papers. You might also look over review chapter 6 in joining academic conversations, especially in this section, pages 71 and on. There's this information about shaping and drafting. So it talks about, what sort of language you need to use in an introduction and that sort of thing. So that's pretty helpful as well. You only have one deliverable, but it is a big one. You need to complete your research report and your cover letter. So this is my suggested schedule for you. and you'll find the research report document here, and you'll go ahead and submit as a Microsoft Word document using the attach file. If you have any questions at all about this week, let me know. And I hope that you have a great time writing your report and that you feel very proud of your accomplishment, that you're actually contributing new knowledge to your field. Thanks, everybody.